18. He's given time. He wants Jefferson. Climbs the ladder. Oh, my goodness.
One catch made a helmet an icon. Another transformed a near loss into a stunning win. And a sideline miracle became a Super Bowl legend. These are the jaw-dropping catches that NFL fans will never forget. 1. The helmet catch. The New York Giants spoiled the New England Patriots' potentially perfect season in Super Bowl XL1. The Patriots held a 14-10 lead over the Giants with just over a minute remaining when one of the most miraculous plays in NFL history occurred. Eli Manning dropped back to pass on a third-down play and was pressured by the Patriots' defense. He somehow escaped being sacked by multiple defenders before firing a pass to David Tyree. Patriots safety Rodney Harrison was all over him in coverage, but Tyree made an unbelievable one-handed catch against his helmet. Plaxico Burress scored the game-winning touchdown shortly after. 2. Justin Jefferson. One-handed catch versus the Bills. Justin Jefferson went down in history with a play that had the whole world talking in 2022. The madness started when Jefferson, fueled by a desire for payback after seeing Stefon Diggs pull off a crazy one-handed catch earlier in the game, decided to one-up him and go even crazier. It really was a nail-biting moment. 4th and 18 with the clock ticking. Kirk Cousins throws it up to Jefferson, who's covered like a blanket by a defender. But no biggie, Jefferson takes off like a rocket and pulls off a ridiculous one-handed catch that's on par with Diggs' earlier effort. They dubbed it the catch of the year, and boy, did it live up to the hype. Jefferson's gravity-defying move not only stole the spotlight, but also set off a chain of events that could give even Hollywood a run for its money. 3. Odell one-hand catch against Dallas. Odell Beckham Jr., a player with magic in his hands, spent his whole life gearing up for a catch that would blow everyone's minds. If you'd been keeping an eye on him, you'd have seen the signs. Odell was pulling off stunts in practice that got everyone talking. Before games, his one-hand wonders were catching fire online, making fans and foes sit up and watch. Everyone was waiting, just waiting, for him to bring that magic into a real game. And then, bam, it happened. In a game where the stakes were high, Eli Manning threw the ball, and amidst a sea of flags and defenders, Odell did the unthinkable. With one hand, defying gravity and logic, he snagged that ball for a touchdown that left Jaws on the floor. The catch changed his entire life, making him one of the biggest NFL personalities ever. It got him put on the cover of Madden. This catch even got customized and put onto his Rolls Royce. Odell's play is the only reason other players are even attempting one-handed catches like these. 4. Terrell Owens, the catch 2. On January 3, 1999, the San Francisco 49ers faced the Green Bay Packers. The game was intense, with both teams giving it their all, but it was Terrell Owens who would make history when it mattered most. With only 8 seconds left and the 49ers trailing, the pressure was unimaginable. It was 3rd and 3 at the Green Bay 25-yard line. Steve Young, the 49ers quarterback, stumbled but kept his balance. He launched the ball towards Owens, who was surrounded by 5 Packers defenders. Against all odds, Owens caught the ball for a touchdown, securing a 30-27 victory for the 49ers. This wasn't just any catch. It was Owens' moment of redemption. After a game filled with missed opportunities, he made the winning touchdown. The emotions were raw. Owens hugged head coach Steve Mariucci, tears streaming down his face, overwhelmed by the magnitude of his catch. This play, now known as the Catch 2, mirrored a legendary catch in 49ers lore and became one of the most memorable events in NFL history. 5. Calvin Johnson, triple-team touchdown. Drafted 2nd overall by the Lions in 2007, Johnson quickly became the pass-catching marvel that Detroit had longed for since the Barry Sanders era. On October 2, 2011 at Cowboys Stadium, the Lions found themselves in a tight spot against the Dallas Cowboys. Late in the game, the Lions were behind in the game, and they needed a miracle. Quarterback Matthew Stafford had the ball, looking for Calvin. He threw it into the end zone, right where Calvin was, but Calvin wasn't alone. 3 Cowboys defenders were right there with him, ready to stop anything that came their way. But Calvin Johnson isn't just any player. As the ball came down, Calvin jumped higher than everyone else, stretching out his arms and grabbing the ball as if he was the only one in the stadium. Those 3 defenders, they didn't stand a chance. Calvin caught the ball and scored a touchdown that started an incredible comeback for the Lions. They went on to win the game, and that win helped them get to the playoffs that year. That catch wasn't just cool, it showed how awesome Calvin Johnson was. Even when everyone thought he was covered, he proved he could still make the play. It's one of those moments that makes you think, wow, did he really just do that? And yes, he did. 6. Randy Moss, one-handed catch over Darrelle Revis. Randy Moss made breathtaking catches over defenders so routine that the term "mossed" was coined in his honor. In Week 2 of the 2010 NFL season, late in the first half of an AFC East battle between the Patriots and the Jets at New Meadowlands Stadium, a fading star made one of the most spectacular catches of his career. With the game tied at 7 and the Patriots with the ball at the Jets' 34, Tom Brady threw a pass into the end zone intended for veteran receiver Randy Moss, who'd beaten Darrelle Revis, the 25-year-old Pro Bowl cornerback. Moss reached his right arm up and casually and effortlessly snatched the ball one-handed for a touchdown.
Well, they get to the line quickly, don't they? Brady goes for the big ball to Moss. He reels it in with one hand right over Revis. Beat him this time.
The Patriots would lose the contest 28-14, and despite a 14-2 record, would lose to the Jets again in the playoffs. But for that singular moment in September, the aging Hall of Famer Moss got the best of a youngster while burnishing his legacy. 7. San Antonio Holmes Super Bowl catch-keeping feet in bounds. Imagine a catch with a 0% chance happening, making the 2009 Super Bowl epic. It was the Cardinals versus the Steelers, neck and neck, because both teams kept pulling off jaw-dropping moves. In this high-stakes game, San Antonio Holmes was the man of the hour. Despite the pressure, Holmes was ready to make NFL history, but his journey to that moment was rocky. At first, he missed a crucial catch, feeling like he let down everyone, especially his mom watching from the stands. He thought that was it, no more chances. But football is full of surprises. Even after that drop, his quarterback threw the ball his way again in one of the game's final moments. They had tried this play over 100 times in practice and never nailed it. Yet when it mattered most, they went for it. Holmes caught the ball in the end zone, making a catch that was nothing short of miraculous. That catch wasn't just any play. It secured a Super Bowl victory, etching Holmes' name in NFL history. If he hadn't made that catch, who knows? He might have ended up with a regular day job instead of being a football legend. 8. Larry Fitzgerald rips ball away from Skandrick for catch. Larry Fitzgerald's catch against the Cowboys DB for a first down is a play that will live long into Cardinals history. On a crucial Monday night in 2011, with Cardinals trailing the Cowboys, the team knew they had one reliable option: throw the ball to Fitzgerald. Facing a tough 3rd and 18, quarterback Carson Palmer launched the ball towards Fitzgerald, who was sprinting towards the sideline. Despite being heavily guarded by cornerback Orlando Skandrick, Fitzgerald, with his signature determination, leaped into the air, ripping the ball away from Skandrick's grasp. He bobbled it, but managed to secure the catch as he fell to the ground, marking a stunning 24-yard reception. Even when it seemed like there was no chance, he made a play that left everyone in awe. Fitzgerald ended the game with 149 yards and a touchdown, proving once again why he's one of the best to ever play the game. 9. Mario Manningham's Super Bowl sideline catch. In the Super Bowl XLVI, with the New York Giants slightly trailing the New England Patriots, Manningham made a play that will be remembered forever. The game was on a knife edge. The Patriots were leading 17-15, and the Giants desperately needed a big play. Eli Manning, the Giants quarterback, spotted Manningham sprinting down the sideline. Manningham was closely watched by not one, but two defenders, Patrick Chung and Sterling Moore. It looked almost impossible for him to make the catch, but Manning threw the ball anyway, perfectly placing it where only Manningham could get it. Manningham, focusing hard, managed to catch the ball while keeping both feet inbounds. It was an incredible display of skill, concentration, and athleticism. This 38-yard catch wasn't just spectacular, it shifted the entire game's momentum. It set up the Giants for a comeback, helping them snatch the victory from the Patriots. 10. Jermaine Kearse Super Bowl catch. It was the Seahawks versus the Patriots, and the game was on a knife edge. Seattle needed something big as they were trailing. That's when Kearse stepped into the spotlight. The play started with Russell Wilson looking for Kearse. Kearse was well covered, with Patriots cornerback Malcolm Butler right there with him. But as the ball came down, something amazing happened. The ball tipped off Butler and started falling. Kearse didn't give up. He fell backward, juggling the ball, keeping his eyes locked on it the entire time. Somehow, as he hit the ground, Kearse managed to grab the ball and hold on to it. It was one of those catches you'd have to see to believe. Even though he was on the ground, he wasn't touched by a defender, which meant he could get up and run. Butler pushed him out at the 5-yard line, but the damage was done. Kearse's catch was a masterpiece of focus and determination. Sadly, this incredible moment got lost because of what happened next. The Seahawks were so close to winning, but a controversial call led to an interception 2 plays later. Despite this, Kearse's catch should be remembered as one of the best in Super Bowl history.